My next question is for Alejandra. Unaccompanied children have an unwavering amount of resilience. What are your hopes, desires, and wishes for the future?
My hopes and desires for the future. Um, One of them is that our government officials create laws that protect specifically unaccompanied children, and that no kid ever has to go through such a difficult process, and instead are giving the opportunity to make their dreams come true, the opportunity to a better education, the opportunity to be able to show that with hard work and dedication, we can do great things. And I think that that's been proven not by just us. I know there's many other former unaccompanied children that are doing great things now, like Anna working with unaccompanied children now, her son studying in university. In my case, I never thought I would be able to, and I ended up gaining a full scholarship to a university. And my dream is to one day, be able to be that guardian angel, just like my lawyer was with me, for all these kids, and also that we are able to create more spaces like this, so that people can, are able to be educated about the struggles and the sacrifices that we as unaccompanied children had to face in order to be where me and the other panelists are today. Because like we've said, we're not the first ones, but we will not be the last. And so a lot of my main hope and desire is that every single kid that is right now and will be in the future coming to the US, for them to have the opportunity that we had to stay in this country and to make our dreams come true. If I could have had the opportunity to have a network of support after my release, I'll say it would be to have somebody walk me and my little brother through the process of going to school for the first time, going to school where nobody speaks the same language as I do, or like Harrison mentioned, having a mentor. Um, for me, it was pretty hard for my first day of school. When the teacher goes around the circle and asks everybody, say your name, your something you like, your favorite color. When my name was called, I just stood up there and I couldn't understand what anybody was saying. Um, and I remember first day of school, I was told to go back to my country because I didn't speak the language. And so I think having mental health support for unaccompanied children who just cross the border, it is a lot of traumatic experience that we've been through throughout the journey. And now we're going to school and we have to face all those problems. And also, probably not just for us, but also for our parents or for our guardians after we get released, because most of the times, my mom was getting all these packages, and she couldn't also understand what those papers were saying or what the next steps were. In my case, I am always thankful for my lawyer Lucero. We call her our guardian angel because in my case, she was the one that walked my mom through the process of um, getting us into school or going to her first day of school. So probably having that person that can walk us through what's next, what's after we everything we've been through.
Our next question is for Alejandra. How can the public get involved in advocating for unaccompanied children?
So there is many ways that the public can get involved with advocating for unaccompanied children. I'll say one will be calling your government representatives and asking them, to protect children's right, to give them a chance to tell their experiences, to also establish standards for the humane treatment of children and their families in custom and border protection custody. Also by supporting organizations such as USCRA or Kids in Need of Defense, which were the ones who provided me with a pro bono attorney for the process that we have to go through after we are released from Border Patrol agents. And also staying involved with everything that's going on in your communities and pretty much trying to find out how you can help. So staying involved, try to find out what's going on in their community and yeah, donating.